What?
We live. What was you listening to?
Kendrick Lamar.
Talking about what?
His show in New Mexico, not New Mexico, in Mexico. That's listen.
Mm.
That's
In Mexico City?
Mexico City.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Who that? Who that there? Is somebody here? Oh, it's Azaleas. Hey, there goes Azaleas. There goes Yvonne. There goes Yam J. Set in the West.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
I,
Mm.
Pat Blair is here.
Mhm.
Oh, welcome, baby girl Tay. Welcome to Jag Nation. So, it would be crazy if we didn't talk about this, wouldn't it? Wouldn't
I
it be a
mean,
little bit
I don't know.
crazy?
I don't know if it's. See, my thing is, I don't. I'm looking up who this person is, but let's go.
Well, this is the thing. This is all speculative.
Mhm.
We're not saying that anything is a fact. We're not saying that anything is for sure. But
Mhm.
the word is on the street. I mean, for crying out loud, it's on the Diddy docket.
Mhm. Hmm.
Shout out to everybody that ever got blocked by the Diddy docket, by the way.
Hmm.
Must be doing great work. So, hey, what's going on? Stacy and Yandre's in the building. So, it's an interesting day today. Everyone apparently is on pins and needles,
Mhm.
except for Harvey Levin from, Sleaze MZ.
Mhm.
Uh, Apparently, he really, uh, what's going on? I'm trying to see. See, this is, okay, we got Stacy, we got Latoya, baby girl. Yes, finally got my finances together to become a member. Also, after being a subscriber for so long, YouTube finally gave me the option to become a member. Oh, fabulous! Congratulations, thank you, and congratulations to the family. We got a new member.
All right.
Yeah, we're a cool little family over here. So, and we like getting cooler by the day. We like all of the real energy in here. It's just so yeah. This was these documents here. Justin Smith and Edward Rubies.
And Brass Lion Entertainment. That's what I'm looking at right now. Breach
Mm.
of contract and tortious claims.
Oh.
And he's including Rock Nation, Brina Smith, Edward Robles, Justin Smith.
Mm.
So it's a lawsuit. It's a federal lawsuit, and it's
Mm.
him, William Gracia versus Brass Lion Entertainment, and it was filed in February, U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York.
Mm.
And one of the defendants in the suit is Rock Nation LLC. So it's a real situation for sure.
So Rock Nation is included. Live Nation is included. Isn't the law firm?
Reed Smith.
Hmm.
I don't see that here, but they said that he's. Let me get more information on that. But
Yeah.
this William Gracia guy does have like a lot of patents and has a bunch of other lawsuits um, in his name. Um,
Big patent holder.
well, I mean, apparently.
Mm.
So they said Gracia voluntarily dismissed two of the defendants, Justin Smith and Brass Lion Entertainment, in April of 2025.
Mm.
And the court notes that while Rock Nation was named as of May, it appears Gracia has not yet served Rock Nation.
Mm.
So they have not formally been delivered the lawsuit documents as a defendant.
Mm.
So that's why I said, let me look more into it. This is getting interesting. Gracia
Uh-huh.
also made filings referencing Crime Victims' Rights Act
Mm.
and other emergency legal maneuvers are certain he is a Crime Victims' Right Act elected victim, asking for investigation and alleging identity theft, wire fraud, and embezzlement.
Mm.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
It is. You know, it ain't been the prettiest year for Rock Nation. Matter of fact, ever since, yes, I couldn't agree more, justice for Ramir. Justice for the Hadleys as well. Ever since Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl,
Right.
it's been it's been rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's been downright just nasty,
Yeah.
you know. So, this was all on a Diddy docket. Yes, cruelty-free artistry indeed. So we're waiting to see what the judge is going to say about, the Diddler, whether or not he's going to get a new trial. But now there's some people that are saying that he could possibly be looking at 10 more counts of the Mann Act, which
Mm.
would be, that would be vicious
Mm.
because that that could be that would definitely make it at least 20 to 25 years, especially if they go consecutive. That's life.
Yeah.
So it's but see, with this business, like we're talking $8 billion, they were saying,
Well, okay. So
embezzled.
William Gracia is the plaintiff, but yeah, he's an inventor.
Mm-hmm.
He owns a lot of patents. He's known for a series of digital rights management patents, DRM patents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he has a bunch of lawsuits against a bunch of tech companies and retail companies, Apple, Google, Sony, different banks. His patent campaign is documented. So he's a legit, but he does a lot of litigation. So I think that's what people were saying. Like, he sues a lot. I think they said with this case, yeah, something like $8 billion.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a lot of bird. That's a lot of bird seed.
oh yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
coin. 8 billion. Huh. I don't know. First the casino, now this.
So I'm gonna go on and say this.
And congratulations to Nas. His casino bid went through.
Yeah, and the the who was this person? Oh, I sent it to you. Oh yeah, here it is. There was a unanimous approval of for the casino for the Resorts World NYC casino proposal with Nas,
Yeah.
and they took a jab at Jay-Z.
They did?
And there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
They taking shots.
Wow.
That was funny. Queens
Queens
president.
get the money.
Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again.
Sorry, not sorry. It sounds like he just...
Jay-Z is just taking all kind of L's.
I mean, I can think of one L.
Uh-huh.
I can think of a few others.
But look, let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
The demand for arrest and asset seizure of Justin Smith and Edward Robles, I don't know if that's gonna have any effect on anybody with Roc Nation because they have not been served.
Well, this is the thing. Just because they haven't been served in the lawsuit doesn't mean that the authorities can't take note and decide that they're going to do their own thing. I mean, they have been investigating this.
I mean, there's some serious charges: the aggravated identity theft, the wire fraud, the interstate facilities for unalivement for hire.
Yeah, but all of this is attached to Cash App, isn't it?
For demand arrest for Justin Smith and Edward Robles.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Against witnesses or victims.
If that's attached to Cash App is attached to the Jigga Man.
This includes proceeds funneled through Roc Nation, Live Nation, and their consul, Reed Smith, LLP, who inserted himself into my 2020 $6.6 billion early warning services deal. Now it's worth $8.26 billion. So the guy is, he won't his. He said, give me mine.
But see, this is the thing. This can open up for the criminal side to come and finally step in.
Yeah.
And the feds have been looking for an opening.
Yeah.
For quite some time.
Yeah.
It's quite possible that this lawsuit could be that foot in the door, isn't it? Or am I tripping?
If what he's saying is right and exact, yeah. But I'm saying him not having Roc Nation served, but he included them now in this, so I'm sure they're going to be served or something's going to happen. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a big time arrest, but it would be interesting. I wouldn't put it past. I mean, he's asking for arrest because he obviously has some. He said they're admitted Social Security theft and embezzlement paired with threats to my government family. Since 1998, warrant swift federal intervention. This is what's in this document.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Myrna. Myrna sends her regards. You know, for a while now, because it's been almost a year since I did Pierce Morgan. Everybody wants me to be some crazy person who's making things up, who's not being honest, who's not being this, who's not being that. But with all of the crimes, the alleged crimes that these people are being constantly accused of, month for month, it's like,
Yeah.
how much longer? How much longer can people ignore? Oh, thank you, Yvonne. I told everybody since last year, since I did Piers Morgan. And it's so funny because everybody thought that just because he decided to edit what I said and apologize to the Carters, since then, it sounds like he apologized for nothing. And here we are a year later. I told everybody it was going to be little fires everywhere. I told everybody, and it's almost as if every time an unfavorable announcement is about, yeah, boss baby Morgan, who apparently just likes gaslighting black people. I don't know. He's starting to look a little suspect. Didn't he call a little black baby a monkey at one point in time or something?
He did?
Allegedly.
Wow. Wow.
But this is the thing. Like, for me, we don't know where this thing is going to lead. But I got a feeling it's going to lead somewhere interesting. Because if this was filed all of those months ago, and now it's taking precedence, now it's just making its way to the public stage on the Diddy docket out of nowhere. Why? Why now? When was it filed? April, you said? Or February? February, like.
And then it was amended. It was a lot, yeah.
So it was filed, and now it's been amended, and, the amendment is what's pushing it to the front? Okay. Oh. I don't know, guys. What do you think? There was something else that do you guys remember this? Derek Lee, Cordello Smith, who sued Diddy, and he won in a default judgment for $100 million. I was thinking about this poor guy. I was thinking about him. I think a lot of people tend to forget that this case actually happened.
Which one?
Derek Lee Cordello Smith.
Oh, the guy in jail, right?
The Michigan inmate.
Yeah.
And I think people are forgetting that officials, court officials, law enforcement officers came forward and said that they were paid off by the diddler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
To put this guy and keep this guy in jail. Diddy docket is sometimes sus, sometimes not, but this lawsuit is real. This lawsuit is very real. Oh, you guys didn't know about Derek Lee Cordello Smith? It's funny because in his lawsuit, he also named Jennifer Lopez was allegedly present for his.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I guess, $100 million lawsuit by default last September. Right after Diddy got arrested,
Mm-hmm.
he won this case, and now Diddy's trying to fight it. He's been fighting it. But no, people came forward. People came forward and said that they were paid to make sure he stayed in jail, keep him there, all of that. It's funny. I wonder why none of this stuff seems to get highlighted. Oh. Yeah, a lot has happened in a year, and I think a lot of people forget that. I think a lot of people forget how much has happened in a year. And next month, Little Rod's case starts up, and I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone's forgetting that Anna Kane's case is actually in court right now. There's so much. And now we have these little breaks, these little cracks. I want to say this tonight, regardless of what happens tomorrow, regardless of what the judge says, whether we agree with it or not, you know, I choose to believe and stay believing in the fact that God is in control. You know, you pay attention to this stuff too much, it starts to mess with your head, you know? You have so many different people saying so many different things. This person is saying this person's going to win. This person's saying this person's going to lose. This person's going to do this. This person's going to do that. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. You can, I mean, even look at the David case. Now you got people saying he's not guilty. You got people saying he is guilty. You got people saying he wasn't there. You got people saying he is there. You got one Celeste. You got two Celeste. Three Celeste, four Celeste. What are we playing? Celeste, three card Monty? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the media does. It messes with your head. By no means do we sit around wishing on people's downfall, but we do pray for justice. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of seeing the wrong people be removed from responsibility for accountability. Derek Lee Cordell Smith. That man said he was violated. That man said allegedly Jennifer Lopez was present. That man was put in jail for a crime he didn't commit. That man's case has been being jerked around and messed with every which way possible. Before this trial even began, people came forward and said that they hemmed this guy up. They hemmed Derek up. And they were paid to do so by the diddler. People who worked in the courthouse. People, cops. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of the law not working. Unless it's looking to screw somebody up. We got a lot of stuff going on, don't we? You think we should keep an eye on this thing?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I tell you one thing. When I think about the victim in Alabama, when I think about the win that Tony Busby just got. Oh, hey, Michael, thank you. Good to see you. Why is it that when somebody else wins against these people, nobody ever really talk about it?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever really talks about it. Nobody is talking about the fact that Rock Nation tried to play the game and get it moved to federal court so that they could jerk everybody around. And the feds just said, nope, take it back to state court. You got to go fight it out in Harris County. Nobody talks about that like that. Nobody. It's just. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be being sued by Michelle Obama. I don't understand. And it's weird because there's no evidence, there's no statement, there's no nothing. But it was a hit piece done on me. People calling me all kinds of stuff, saying I'm all kinds of this, I'm all kinds of that. Why is it that people just get to sit online and lie about me? You know? I'm defaming people. I'm slandering people. Meanwhile, everyone's lying on me. It's weird. I want to thank everybody who follows this channel. I want to thank all of you who are a part of this community. Because you guys go around this internet, I'm sure, and you see all kinds of weirdo lies about me. Oh, honey, they're all crazy. They're all crazy. You didn't know that? They're all nuts. She said, Ms. Rodriguez is crazy. I'm sure. She talks to dead people, man. Shh.
Oh.
Ms. Rodriguez. Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently she's still talking about us, I guess. I don't know. Hey, guys, I wanted to take a little polsy-wolsy. Now, we get accused of all kinds of things. And I don't know, maybe I missed something. But somebody said we're a cult. Could you guys put a 1 in the chat if you think this community is a cult? Put a 2 in the chat if you think that sounds absolutely insane.
Well, let's look up the definition of a damn cult.
Yes, let us look up
How
the
about
definition of what a cult is. Yvonne, you think this is a cult? Oh, no. Pat Blair thinks this is a cult. Because I said put a 1 in the chat if you think it's a cult.
Okay. So a cult is defined as a group or a movement that is organized around
2 is insane.
A shared set of beliefs, practices, or devotion to a leader, figure, or ideology.
Mary Freds, you think this is a cult?
Often in ways that are set apart from mainstream society.
Oh, you was trying to say no? Okay. Okay, so what happened? A cult is what? I'm sorry. One more again.
A group.
A group.
Or a movement.
That
is organized around a shared set of belief practices or devotion to a leader, figure, or ideology, often in ways that set it apart from mainstream society. That's a cult.
That's a cult. You guys are devoted to me?
Or an idea.
What's the idea?
Well, remember I told you they try to say
if it's a cult, it's the best cult you've ever been in.
They try to say that people are after us and that and this or that.
Well, I mean, it's true. People are after us.
Oh, yeah, well, that's documented. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it's
that.
documented.
Yeah, I've got that documented.
Like, yeah, it's like when you're minding your business working and you got strange people that you don't know following you around and taking pictures of you while you're in your car or where you live or where you work and stuff like that. Yeah, that's officially someone after you.
Yeah, coming up to your work and
Yeah, doing all
calling
kinds
your
of
work and
calling your job, lying, making up all kinds of crazy stuff. You announce you're gonna possibly do a show even though you haven't signed the contract. They're already calling the venue. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. So I don't think we're exaggerating on the part of people are after us. That's, I think that's obvious. How many times have I been doxxed? I was swatted. Like, what do you mean no one's after me? Like, back in 2024 when I was living in Vegas, they actually Patrice Garner doxed my address. People were calling 311 saying that they saw me trying to unalive myself on camera, which wasn't true. Sent police, sent fire trucks, and all kinds of stuff. I don't understand. But the thing is usually, like, don't cult leaders like make demands
yeah, they
and
they they make commands like hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
wow. No, but usually cult leaders don't they be getting that money?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Jim Jones and
Eligio Bishop, I think he had people's social security cards, passports, debit cards,
dang,
EBT cards. Like, they had to give him all they stuff.
wow,
Yeah, he had it
that's a
all.
cult.
And then he went and got PPP loans in all of their
Oh
names.
damn,
That's a cult.
that's a hella cult.
That nature nut, the nature boy, and the carbon nation, yeah. He was doing all kinds of
That's
crazy
cult.
stuff.
That's culty.
That's a call. Ain't nobody ever gave me nothing. I wish.
But a
Shoot.
damn headache.
We be lucky if we can get a donation, and we're a whole nonprofit. Registered. I don't know. Meanwhile, you got companies like Bad Boy Records and Rock Nation
Mm.
doing all kinds of stuff. Selling all kinds of propaganda. Hey guys, I don't know if you've been looking at the comments, but apparently there's been a bunch of there's been a bunch of what do they call themselves? The Barty people?
Barty gang, I guess.
The Barty something?
They bloods.
I don't know what they
I
are.
guess they are.
I don't know what they are.
Fake bloods.
But they've been over here, you know. I remember watching you first when the blue couch was just the light wall. Jag, God is so real. And for the naysayers, God said no. Indeed, my dear, indeed. I don't know what they are. But there was a comment that I saw, and somebody said, I love the album. I love what she's doing. And you know what? You're entitled to love whatever you want and like whatever you want. That's the one thing about being an American. You can love whatever you want. You can like whatever you want. Yeah, I would have to say they obsessed with me too. But, just because you like something doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's good. My auntie used to always say, just because it's good to you don't mean it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that's good to us, but ain't good for us, you know? It's just wild because I saw the clip of the video. I still haven't watched it. I haven't watched any of Cardi's videos. I'm not listening to any of the music. I'm just I'm very careful with what I'm putting in my head these days. I don't need as much. I already spend enough time on the internet. There's enough trash, cyber trash that goes into my mind. I'm not filling my mind with trash. But I saw the video for something called Safe. And apparently, this is supposed to be a song about Stefan Diggs and how he makes her feel safe. And she's got a pregnancy test that she's using. And show her, what is that?
Famous female rappers. I gotta check that out.
Spreading what?
The H to the
H to
is
the S I V to the. Oh my God!
H to the is I.
Yeah.
V to the oh no.
V to the oh my God. I don't get it. I don't get it. I I'm still trying to figure out how a man who doesn't know how to wrap it up and just run around, just spreading his little man milk all over the place with a bunch of people you don't know. How does that make you feel safe? Am I wrong for asking that question?
Yeah, you should have called it unsafe.
I mean, it's definitely unsafe. Hey, but that's what I find interesting about the comments that I've seen because, yeah, the man milk, the baby batter. I don't, prostate jizz. I don't understand how, they never address anything pertinent that you say. They just come through and I love what she's doing. Her album is great. You know what? You're entitled to your opinion. I know some people, if I show them a Salvador Dali painting, they might say, "Oh, what's that?" I might see something amazing. You might not. I know some people that think that Frida Kahlo ain't so great. I know some people that totally did not understand,
Mm-hmm.
Picasso's
Mm-hmm.
Blue Period.
But those are some great pieces of art.
Amazing pieces of art. And, that's the thing. The problem for me is I don't see what Cardi B does as art.
Well, Cardi B doesn't even care about music when you really pay attention. Like, I'm not the biggest, I ain't gonna say it like that because I don't want nobody coming after, Nicki. It's, at least Nicki's a lyricist.
Gotta
Nicki
give her
could
that.
spit. Gotta give her that. I'm not too fond of her ever since that Malcolm X diss. Don't diss our great ones. Because I know
Yeah.
you're not, Nicki's not one of us like that.
But you know what that's all about? It's the propaganda that they get these people to spread to be disrespectful to our culture and our
Yeah.
history. And yeah, it's gossip with a soundtrack. Nothing more, nothing less.
But at least Nicki, I can look forward to her, you know, spitting. Because she be spitting. So she drop an album, okay, I'll listen because Nicki cares about the music. But Cardi doesn't care about hip hop.
Oh no,
Not at
she
all.
could
She's
care
not trying
less.
to uplift the. No.
It was never about hip hop for her. It was all about her getting off of her back and getting off of that pole and her being rich and famous. That's
Right.
all she ever cared about.
Right.
You can tell. You can tell by even the track selection. I don't think they all bangers. I don't think they all
No.
great. I don't
Like I
think
said, that first one was like, okay, it got my attention. But after that, I was like, I went to sleep.
you know what I mean. It's just, you can get more enjoyment out of elevator music. It's and this is the problem. It's gotten to the point now. where people aren't looking for art anymore.
Yeah.
They're just looking for hyperbole. They're looking for shock. They're looking for shock and awe. They're looking for, ooh, when it gets to the point where your album is so not really that interesting that you got to run around and start a bunch of chaos to stay in the algorithm, to get people to look at your album. When it gets to that point, there's no art. There's no art there. And I'm sorry. I don't, like I said, just because it's good to you don't mean it's good for you. Twinkies. For those who love Twinkies, it's great. And guess what? Diabetics, tread lightly. See, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist and I'm not sensitive about my shit.
And this is her rollout.
Oh, God.
She's pregnant with another man's baby in her stomach. That's not her husband.
Oh, this is
her rollout.
disgusting.
You see this?
This is disgusting.
This is her rollout. Yeah.
Oh, that was her with the Trill burger in Texas?
Yeah.
And she's sitting there pregnant.
Yeah.
And she gonna jump down and grab the floor.
This is part of her rollout.
And this is how she's promoting her album. Throwing her crotch at people. That meet and greet thing that she did with the blonde wig and she was wearing the lace bodysuit. Like, I'm sitting there watching her and she's talking about how people are sticking stuff all up in her vag.
What?
And she's squatting down. Like, she rubs her stomach and then she squats down so you can see her crotch. And that's like, see, this is the thing. That's how you know that boy don't care nothing about her. Because a man who cared about his woman wouldn't be wanting her to prosty herself all over America to try to get people to buy that crap that she calls music. Like, she's literally sitting there rubbing his baby and then dropping down so people can see her crotch in a lace bodysuit. Singing about how did you take the pee-pee scut and stick it all up in her and all of this stuff. Like, fuck you mean?
I'm lost.
See, I remember, back in the day, a dude would have came and slapped the spit out of your mouth and drug you off the stage and said, take your ass home.
Mm-hmm.
You're pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't respect yourself. Show me and my baby, so take your ass home. What you doing? Hey, y'all. We back. Sorry. It got hot. Ooh, it got hot. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, it got hot. Man, it was hot. And now we back. So, yeah, anyway. No, I don't understand. I don't understand people. I don't understand this world we living in. That's how I know I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my oldness. Like, I really am. I'm okay. Do I look super duper crazy? Do I? Because I was going to cam up for a second and talk to the people. I
Go
don't know.
ahead.
No, I mean, do you think I'm presentable enough
Yeah,
to
you're
go?
fine.
Okay, because I, I want people to understand me. Like, my hair is a mess. I haven't picked it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I got the short clump afro. I wanted to say this to everybody. I want everyone to understand what I'm saying. I've gotten old. Okay. I'm super duper old. Um I gotta be. I got to be super duper old. Yeah. I did a lot of crazy stuff when I was a kid. I did. And I did some crazy stuff in my 30s too. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I never made any mistakes. Like I never had a reckless moment in my life. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was Mother Teresa because I wasn't. I was a wild one, G. I was a wild one. But you want to know what? I never went around publicizing it. I never wore every mistake that I made like it was a badge of honor. You know, age does equal experience for some people. Some people just get older. Some people don't get older and wiser. They just get older. You know, some people don't ever become adults. Some people just become old kids. But watching her turn her pregnancy, um, like I'm sorry, I don't think maternity stripping.
Hmm.
Like I'll never forget the first time I went into a strip club and I seen a pregnant chick dancing at the strip club.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I watched the way the guys would clown her.
And it's sad.
I watched the way the guys would clown her. And
She could charge double.
she tried to say that and they threw change at her.
Damn.
Like there was a guy sitting here, he was like, he's like, bitch, you so witch fit. He said, you so whack for this. I wish I could pay you in WIC checks. Because your kid like he said that. Like he said he wanted to tip her with WIC checks.
God damn. Tipper with old food stamps. The books.
Like, yeah.
Damn.
It's when a woman is pregnant with her child, she should really be focused on her child.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you should be focused on, like, you did all of this stuff to get out of the strip club and to get off the pole. And you still doing this pole behavior. Like, it's so irreverent. Like, Rihanna's freaky as hell. Did anybody see her doing this crap while she was pregnant?
Mm-mm.
I think the most provocative we ever saw Sierra while she was pregnant was when she did the Tyler water dance challenge or whatever, and she was in her bathroom and she poured the water on herself and she was sitting there shaking a boom boom, and then she turned around and she was holding her belly and she was in her bathroom. I think that's the most provocative. Like, I'm serious. How many people think about, some of these risque artists who like to have the fun, and they like to shake their ass all over the place and pop they nannies all over the place. Like, how many of them have we seen exploit their pregnancy? because that's literally what she's doing. She's using this baby for the rollout of this album. She's using Stefan Diggs for the rollout of this album. She's
now the scandal about the
allegations.
well, the Offset and the money and the property, and
Oh yeah, now she's using her.
she's using the drama. She
Her
says,
divorce. Am
"Am I
I
the
the
drama?"
drama?
Yeah, you are the drama.
Well, see, this is the thing. It's we already know that. But to be in a warehouse store eating Trill burgers and then you gonna twerk while you're pregnant. That made me sick. What you showed me, it made me sick. And that's on Twitter. And this guy, that's your baby mom? That's your baby mom. Like, did she do this with Offset's kids? I don't ever think when she was pregnant with Offset's kids, she was, I mean, it, you know, for whatever reason, she decided she needed to show us that she was breastfeeding Blossom, which was weird because you stuck your whole ninny in that baby mouth on social media, and then the next post 3 days later, she had a bottle. You could have spared us all of that. You could have spared us all of that. Like, I thought she was going too far when she did that. Because it's one thing if you're the kind of mother that nurses. But you literally did that just so you could have your titty on camera. You put your you put your titty in that baby mouth. And you knew you wasn't going to be breastfeeding. Like, you did, like, I thought that was going a little bit too far. But this one, she don't even give a damn. She's sitting there. I'm going to tell you something right now. If her water break and that baby starts sliding out while she on the road, I don't want to hear shit. And all of these fans are like, her fans should be telling her, yo, you need to sit down. Like, if her fans gave a damn about her, because what's going to happen is, don't forget, she done had a ton of surgeries. God knows how things is actually being held together. I doubt it if she's giving birth vaginally. More than likely, she's getting cut open. She's getting C-section, more than likely. Like, your fans should be telling you to take your ass home and be pregnant and care about your child. You know, there was a picture. Let me go back and see if I can find this crap. No, because see, I'm about to keep it a buck with y'all. Earlier this year, and see, this is I was gonna save this. I was gonna let it ride. I was gonna let it ride. But after just seeing what I just saw, because I'm sorry, somebody ought to be telling these kids. Okay. Earlier this year. Oh, it was May. Yes. Cardi B and Stefan Diggs were on a yacht together in Miami in late May 2025. And photos of their PDA appeared on Instagram in early June 2025, solidifying their relationship after dating rumors surfaced. Now, what's really interesting is that there was a couple other things mentioned about that video as well, about those pictures as well. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Yeah, because they had that special pink powder present.
Mm.
Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. And I wasn't going to say nothing. I really wasn't going to say nothing. Because I don't think Cardi B's fans know how to count. Okay? I want y'all to think about this. In May of this year, they was on that boat. She was sitting there posing with her leg all out and all of that stuff going on. And that pink powder was present, and it was allegedly getting him in trouble because he ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that. Y'all remember that? Put a 3 in the chat if you remember that. Put a 4 if you don't. Put a 3 in the chat if you remember that. Put a 4 if you don't. Now, it's September. You can go Google it and you can go find it. But everybody was talking about how that pink powder was present.
Mm.
September, August, July, June, May. That was 4 months ago. Cardi B look a whole lot bigger than 4 months pregnant, don't she? Or is it just me? See, I don't like pulling people's cards often. But see that picture of her about to twerk that baby right out of her ass in a superstore? See, this is me being an adult. Okay? This is me. Like, I'm so serious about this, I didn't even brush my hair. That's how, because I wasn't going to say nothing. Okay? Not only were they having unprotected sex, they was having fun with that special pink powder that Diddy,
Allegedly, right?
It was in the picture. It was seen in the picture. We could say allegedly. Allegedly,
We don't know if
allegedly.
they're using it, so I'm just.
They were on a yacht together.
It,
It was their private date
right
together.
Hold on, so just to be on the safe side.
Okay, we'll say allegedly. It was. Everyone saw it.
Ray Charles can see the shit. Yeah.
Everyone saw it. That's why he was about to get in trouble with the league. And they gave him a pass. There were other females there too. Okay, so they was just partying around. Yeah. Let's just, yeah. That's what we think.
You already know they're trying to look for anything for you to say. That's why I said just throw the allegedly.
I'm gonna say allegedly. But I wasn't the one that spotted it, and everybody else. I saw it just like everybody else saw it.
I said Ray Charles can see it, but
I saw it just like everybody else saw it. But we'll say allegedly for the record. I want y'all to think about that. If she's 6, 7 months pregnant now, that means she was pregnant then. That means she was pregnant then. I want y'all to think about that. You were having unprotected SCX with a dude you barely know. For real, for real. With all kinds of stuff about. I remember stories that people were telling about Cardi being at the Met Gala after party about 5, 6 years ago, talking about running around telling everybody how they needed to, because it was going to make the night funner, how it was going to make the night funner, and everybody was talking about how weird she was. That I do remember, and other people remember it as well. Like everybody has heard about her little alleged nose issues. I want y'all to think about that. They was having such a good time. They forgot what was present while they were taking the pictures they were posting. I'm sorry. Two professional public figures, one of them a professional athlete, and y'all so busy having a good time taking pictures that you forget that there's pink powder present while you're taking the pictures. And isn't he younger than her? Like, he's younger than her. Running around making babies all over the place, having a bunch of unprotected sex. Thank you, Michael, for reminding people. Now, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can take it however y'all want to take it. But I'm not. Yeah, the pink tutu. I don't make these people do the stuff that they do. I don't make these people choose the things that they choose. I'm not the one that's out here encouraging people to make bad choices with their life. That's Erykah Badu. Or are we forgetting Erykah Badu encouraging Krishan Rock to go forward with having a baby with Blueface? And we see how that turned out. You know, there's a lot of wild stuff going on this internet, and don't nobody want to be accountable for nothing. But I tell you one thing. If you got to twerk at 6, 7 months pregnant, like you about to shake your baby clean out your ass for a burger to get people to buy your album, somebody needs to tell you to take your high ass home. Like what I just saw, that was disgusting. It was disgusting. Can you imagine? You worked that hard to get off the pole. But just to make sure people buy that album, you gotta pull out your whole tricks again. And that man makes her feel safe. We're supposed to think that he cares about her. But then, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's something wrong. Y'all can like whatever you want to like, but be accountable for what you're choosing to indulge in. Be accountable for what you're choosing to support. Like y'all not supporting something good. And if any of that pink stuff that was allegedly there in that picture was being partook in by either one of them, that means she was doing that while she was already pregnant. That's your role model? That's your hero? I wonder what the comeback's going to be for that. Hmm? Hmm? They was having such a good time. They forgot what was in the frame and posted it up. Usually stuff like that means you was too high to be paying attention to what you was doing. But we don't know if they took it, and we don't know if it belonged to someone else, and we don't know. But for those who saw it in those pictures, we know it was present. And now we know she was pregnant. I guess everybody forgot about that. It happened in March. It happened in March. Okay, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay. She's 6, 7 months pregnant. That's time of conception. That's time of conception. See, that's how I know I'm getting old. Because stuff like that actually matters to me. See, that's how I know I'm getting old. Because details like that matter to me. Look at Krishan Rock's baby. It's wild. Because Blossom was still an infant while she was at that alleged pharmaceutical fuel boat party. Didn't she just sit on X the other day in an X space talking about y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me, but I'm a great mom? Do great moms with infants at home run around half naked, sliding up and down on whatever will grace their vajayjay, partying a little too hard, like, and posting the pictures up? You want to know what's funny? She's complaining about that divorce. With the kind of choices she's making right now, Offset could fight her for custody. And with the kind of money she's got, he could afford to hire nannies to take care of those children for him. She better hope he don't change his mind. She's making some really erratic choices. Because all he would have to do is snatch those pictures. I mean, she wonders why people was calling CPS on her. Are y'all forgetting that people have called CPS on her? Are y'all forgetting that? Because it's happened on more than one occasion. He should want custody. Can he really be sure his children are in the best hands? Like, seriously. She's fighting over taxes and a property. So instead, she's going to stay married while she's pregnant with some little YN's baby, while she's twerking all over America. Pregnant than a hoe, rubbing her belly and squatting down for the world to see her crotch with a child inside of her. Like, y'all Y'all think that's cute? Hmm? Do you Barty people really think that's cute?
Hmm.
Hmm? Your little hero? Can you pull it up?
Pull up what?
The twerking foolishness. Where did you show me that?
Lord.
Where's that twerking for? No, because I want people to really understand.
Yeah, don't show it either.
Why not?
Don't.
It's on the internet.
I know.
It's on the internet.
My computer don't even want to show it. Let me see.
Look, Blossom. Mommy's on her knees, popping her coochie again. That's a mother. A pregnant mother.
These new mothers.
Yeah. Actually, let me one more again. Because somebody missed it. I want y'all to see. And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because this shit ain't cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. This ain't cute. There goes mommy. There goes mommy. And you wonder why people call CPS on you? Put a 5 in the chat if you think that's cute. Put a 6 in the chat if it looks trifling as hell. That's what you gotta do to sell an album? Album must not be that good. If that's what you gotta do to sell it. Yeah, it's cringe. It's beyond cringe. That's the kind of stuff that a child sees at 10, 12 years old and realize that that was them inside and go and slap the shit out of their mother. Yeah. She pregnant. She was sitting there at the listening party in the blonde wig wearing an all lace bodysuit. She did a meet and greet, wasn't it, at a school with her areolas and a showing through a shirt? It sounds like you ain't never left the strip club, ma'am. If you miss it so much, go back. Just leave the kids at home. Or leave them with their fathers. And I'm sorry, but if that's what it looks like, a man keeping his woman safe, if that's what it look like, because I don't see it. I don't see it. As a man, how would you handle that? Your baby mom.
Nope, not happening.
With her crotch, and she just sitting here, just twerking in just with your baby in there.
No.
And y'all want to get in the comments and tell me about how great the album is, and you love what she's doing. You love what she's doing. Hope that baby comes out. You know? Hope that baby comes out okay. She keep messing around like she messing around with all the surgeries and stuff and all of the crazy stuff that she got going on right now. With all of that going on right now, her water gonna end up breaking. Her water gonna end up breaking. Like, that's how them girls was warming up in them ready to pop films that I was telling y'all about. You know, the corn films with the women who's pregnant in their third trimester, and the whole objective of the film is for the guys to keep smashing them until they break their water and put them in labor. She looked like she fluffing up for one of them movies. I'm trying to understand. Like, if y'all fans care about her, then tell her to take her ass home. Tell her enough of this. Take your ass home. If Stefan Diggs gives a damn about her, rather than trying to prove to everybody that the only reason they beat that man up was because he was a thief and not because he was trying to get some of that booty tang. Like, if he really cared, since he keeps her so safe, why ain't he snatch her ass off that floor and tell her to take her ass home? Why is she sitting around in lace bodysuits, squatting down? 'Cause I'm telling you, her water gonna break. But that's gonna be the new hot thing. Yeah, because I'm so trill, I give birth at a meet and greet. That's a child. That's a baby. That's an infant. I'm sorry, I don't see good decision making. I don't see responsible adulting. The hell is wrong with these kids? I hope it's his baby. I hope it's his baby, because if it's not, and it's Offset's baby, that's gonna make his divorce even better. She didn't even know who the daddy was. Twerking all over America. Like, I don't think she thinking. I don't. So y'all can say what y'all want to say, and y'all can hate me all you want to hate me. I would appreciate it, though, if y'all would, with the likes. I gotta get ready to go. See, I got a responsible night as an adult to have. And guess what? It won't be publicized all over line. I won't be showing everything that I got going on. I won't be on my hands and knees popping my crotch in front of a bunch of strangers and calling it promotion. I won't be doing any of these things. And you know, yeah, y'all could have saved me. Like I said, like what you want to like. Like what you want to like. But everything that's good to you ain't good for you. It's just not. And in my opinion, as far as I am concerned, it's no bueno. I wish I had 2 more hands so I could give her and her behavior and everything that comes along with it 4 thumbs down. Like I do. Popping your ass over Trill Burgers in Texas while you're 6, 7 months pregnant. Yeah. That's an all-time low. No, she don't look or seem happy, because I don't think she is, in my opinion. You know, I think she got to do what she got to do. I do. I think she got to do what she got to do. And you know, it's just wild to me. It's wild to me. Like I'm, just
Hmm.
you know, like it pisses me off. This is what we got for role models. This is who we want our daughters to be like. Because, see, the people that we put out there for our children to look at and to look up to, that's what we're telling them. That's what we want. That's what we're telling them. You know? That's what we saying. We really want our kids to be like her? Hmm? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't. And I feel sorry for you girls who listen to all of that foolishness and that rhetoric that she's throwing around, because it's all hateful, it's lowbrow, it's low IQ. It does not teach self-esteem. It does not teach how to be a woman. It teaches how to be a slut forever and get away with it. Maybe. See, she can get away with the stuff that she's getting away with because she's got the money for now. But all of the people that are following her, they don't have the money. They have to deal with real life. They have to deal with reality. Like I said, I saw a girl in a strip club years ago dancing, and them niggas was throwing change at her. Cardi B ain't no different than that girl. She ain't no different than that girl. The only difference is the money. That's it. That's it. It's disgusting. I know. I know she said that Janet Jackson did a feature on her album, but what she did, well, I mean, what do y'all expect? Any real mother would be appalled. Any real mother would be appalled. And the only mother that wouldn't be is a mother that's probably also had a visit from CPS herself. That's just real rap. And I got on camera with my hair unpicked and all of that. Y'all can make fun of me and say whatever you want to say. I really don't care. Y'all can talk about me. Y'all can call me bald-headed. Y'all can call me old. You can say I'm a hater. You can say whatever I want. But guess what? Of all the things that you can say about me, you'll never be able to find a picture of me pregnant on my hands and knees. Actually, not even knees. She was on her hands and feet, just like Diddy's mom. Ain't that what Diddy said? His mom can put her palms on the floor? With a baby inside her. I just showed y'all. So yeah, I don't know. Are we gonna keep? Are the Barty people gonna keep the dialogue going? Are you going to come by and have something to say about anything that I'm saying regarding this? Or are you gonna talk about how fabulous she is and how, she looks beautiful on her hands and feet, about to throw herself into premature labor? I'm just curious. Blossom, look, there's mommy. She's twerking again. What an example for culture. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's how I know I'm getting old. And it's fine. I'm all right with being old. Because apparently being old means having common sense. Yeah. Don't want to live without it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'll see y'all later. Pray for that baby, for real, for real. Pray that there's somebody that's going to be there. Because it's looking no bueno. I know we should have at least 300 likes by now. I mean, there's no way my commentary is more cringe than her behavior. Like, seriously. Like, no, we gonna say it. We gonna get at least 300 likes before we roll out. But we just wanted to come through and just talk about some of the new developments that are going on out here in the world. I wanted to share a little bit with you. Some of the things that I see. Some things I wish I could unsee. Nobody needs to see their mama twerking for Trill Burgers. Nobody. Like, if I go in and I put Cardi B twerking pregnant, I wonder how many different images show up. I wonder. I'm curious. You know, I'm hoping that that's the only thing out there. Like, I really don't want to see pregnant at Coachella. Oh my God. Yeah. Not She's Still Got It. Someone actually said She's Still Got It. Wait a minute. Cardi B showed me how she got pregnant.
What?
Oh, somebody said she should be more careful. Well, I'm glad somebody said that. Pregnant Cardi twerking. Oh, wow. She does a lot of this.
Yeah, it's all on the timeline.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hold on. Hold on. There's multiple. There's multiple videos. There's multiple videos. This is your leader? This is your leader. Yes, please add her. You can add her. I don't give no fuck. You can please add her. I'm not the one that's got explaining to do. I'm not the one that's pregnant, running around. There's multiple videos of this.
Yeah. That's sad.
Don't buy this unless you're actually ready. You're twerking at Coachella. I saw there's a lot of twerking going on.
This is wild. Apparently, this is all she's known for.
Yeah.
Like, this is sad. This is sad. This isn't a good thing. this isn't a good thing. Wait a minute. Somebody said she should be more careful. Oh, this is a guy. Wait a minute. She should be more careful. Is it? Hold on a second. I am. I'm muting it. Hold on a second. Even this guy says this is a guy. Says she should be more careful while she's pregnant. Look at her.
Baby gonna fly out.
She gonna keep messing around. Look, why is she cocking her leg up while she's pregnant? She did a whole thing. She did a whole thing. Like this is, and these are images that I'm finding on Google. A world star put something up. This how you promoting your album? Oh yeah, this is her with her areolas out. Wait a minute, let me look. This is at a meet and greet with her nimbly showing. This is motherhood. This is motherhood. I don't know how many men we have here. How many of y'all want to take her home to meet your mother? I can only deal with one train wreck at a time. I don't even think I even know anything about Bobby. Like, I don't, like, it's like, this is, and understand when I tell you, I was a wild girl. I am not, yeah. Ain't no pictures of me pregnant. Yeah. Like, I shouldn't be able to go and find multiple videos. That should have been a lapse in judgment. That should have been like her sugar was low and she was disoriented. You know, like pregnant diabetes, it can, cause like disorientate. Like there shouldn't be multiple videos of that. In the middle of a divorce. And the whole world is watching. And there are people cheering you on. You don't have fans. You have accomplices in foolishness. These people aren't just supporters. They're trying to support you into the worst choices of your life. This is insane. Twerking in your third trimester, yes. I'm sure her gynecologist is saying, oh, this is great exercise. You want to know what's crazy? With the kind of stuff that she's doing, you should be very careful when you're carrying a child. Because there's certain things that you can do that can cause the umbilical cord. She better hope she don't twerk that baby's neck in a noose. This is disgusting. And lightweight, low key, it's child endangerment. No, for real. Because if that baby becomes agitated in any way and gets tangled up in that daggone umbilical cord, that could be a problem. Like, like somebody could call that like low key. But then again, being at pharmaceutical yacht parties while you're pregnant. That could low key. I don't know. So yeah, on that note, thank you for the 300 likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, we were here for a little bit. So all right guys, I gotta go. There were a lot of young kids under the age of 14 at Cardi B's meet and greet. Really? Why? Do you take them to the strip club too? Because behavior like that belongs in a certain venue. It doesn't belong at a store for a meet and greet with children present. And shame on that store. Can anybody tell me what store it is? Because for real, somebody should be calling the authorities on these venues. Somebody should be calling the authorities on these venues because children shouldn't be present for these kinds of behaviors. Like, for real. Shame on the parents. Absolutely. But especially the venues. You got kids present for that shit? For what? See, I remember those videos with the crazy people that was twerking at the Walmart. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
You never saw the twerking at the Walmart?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
There was this crazy black chick that used to go around and she would twerk just randomly at a Walmart and she would make her booty clap.
Mm.
And she'd be twerking by the fish, twerking by the cakes, twerking by the this, twerking by the that. And she would go in there and she would shoot the video and then she'd run out of the Walmart and she posted up online and that's how she went viral. There's a time and place for all of that stuff and it ain't at a meet and greet with children. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, okay. All right, you listen to me. On that note, it was a 14-year-old boy that beat up a ticket agent at NBA YoungBoy concert over a seat. Oh God. Yeah. I'm getting old. Honey, I'm not trying to figure out the paternity. I ain't got time to be worried about the paternity of all of them daggone kids. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. People worry about that album? It was at Walmart. Yeah. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And thank God for it. Because I'm glad to know that people my age got common sense. I don't know what's going on with these other people. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, night guys. I'll see you soon. Jeez Louise. Like just travesties out here. You got people being framed. You got people trying to get out of jail. Like that's the other thing that I don't understand. Diddy wants to get out of jail, but what about Derek? Cause Derek got framed to be in jail. If Diddy gets out, can Derek get out too? Night.